What's up everyone? Today we're going to be talking about a major catalyst that I don't see anyone talking about, but I think talk about this catalyst for sundial growers can be growing over the next couple of weeks. Let's get into what that is and the rest of the video. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment your favorite stock of the moment, why it's your favorite stock of the moment, and to also leave a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have not made an account with WeBull yet and you want 2 free stocks that could be worth up to $1,850, go ahead and click the first link in the description and get it all signed up. But without any further ado, let's get into today's stock, ticker symbol SNDL or Sundial Growers. So as you guys know, we talk a lot about sundial growers on the channel. I even made a video about a week ago talking about how sundial stock is about to fall like a rock. And sundial has fallen since the making of that video because of the dilution of shares, as they have $800 million worth of warrants outstanding at a price lower than what the price is at now. I usually try to make about one video on sundial a week, as you guys really like the videos, and I like to give my input on updated, things happening with the stock. And there is one catalyst that I can think of that is coming up that a lot of people aren't talking about right now, so I don't think it will be priced in. So as we all know, sundial growers has a massive amount of volume. The last trading day that they had, which was last Thursday, they had about 118 million trades, and that was lower than their average trades per day, or average trading volume, which sits around 200 million. And I know what you might be thinking. This has been on the decrease ever since, around January and February, when they had about 500 million trades per day. But something to think about is that we have April 20th coming up. So April 20th is my birthday, but as a lot of you know, it is also the national, flower day. I can't really say the, real name of it for risk of being demonetized, but it's the cannabis day. I'll just say it. It's cannabis day. And a lot of people are going to be wanting to invest in sundial growers, Afria, CGC, Canopy Growth. A lot of people are going to want to be investing in these cannabis companies, especially if they're using the product. So a lot of the retail investors on, say, Wall Street Bets are going to be targeting these stocks. I feel like, there's going to be a whole movement on April 20th. It's going to be on a Tuesday to be pushing a lot of volume into these stocks, a lot of buy volume into these stocks. So that is a upcoming catalyst that we do have on sundial growers that I don't see a lot of people talking about, so I just wanted to bring it up. But with the good, we also have to talk about the bad, and I just want to go over this article that just came out on sundial growers, I believe on Friday, or actually it was yesterday, and it's titled "Why Sundial Growers Stock Plunged 15% in March." So let's go over it. The popular marijuana stock could be on the verge of collapse, according to one analyst. And as you know, I do not like the dilution that has been going on with sundial growers. There was a lot of dilutions last year, and there was even one recently in the last week or two. So that's something I don't like to see personally, is dilution of shares, especially when they don't have any more, or they barely have any more debt left, and they have a lot of current assets versus current liabilities. So I didn't see the need for these 800 millions of warrants to be issued. But let's see what this guy has to say. So he said, shares of sundial growers fell 15% last month, according to data provided by S&P Global Market Intelligence, after the cannabis company moved further to further dilute shareholders, and an analysis issued a dire forecast for its stock. So basically, an analysis that I've never heard of, Canaccord Genuity Analysis, Shan Mir, cut his rating on sundial from hold to sell on March 19th. Mir placed a 65-cent price target on the stock. Oh, I said it, dang it. Cut that out. Representing potential losses for investors of roughly 55% from its price at that time. Mir's bearish forecast came after Sundial's fourth quarter financial report, which saw its net revenue fall 6% year over year to 13.9 million Canadian dollars, 11 million. But something that you have to think about is that this whole virus situation that we have been having in the past year has taken a toll on businesses, especially in Canada and the United States. They've both been really tough on the virus. So businesses have been, struggling a bit if you're not in the right sectors. And cannabis is one of the sectors where, they got hit pretty hard. So yeah, even though they did lose in net revenue year over year, you got to think about the circumstances that they had over the last year. And they were in a ton of debt before, and they just are starting to clear that up now, even though they had to dilute shareholders' money or shares to do it. They are now in a way better financial position, especially on their balance sheet. And then they talk about what we talked about in our previous videos, how they just had another $800 million worth of stock, which I really don't like, and that's why I said that SNDL is going to fall like a rock. But honestly, I do think that a floor is $1. So I'll get into that in the technical analysis though. And then they say, now what, despite its recent decline, SNDL's stock price is still up 130% so far in 2021. Investors appear to be pricing in a successful transition from primary wholesale cannabis sales to higher margin branded retail products. And yeah, this is basically my whole thesis with, cannabis companies and SNDL in particular, is that you need to give this new business time, because they have been working with so many regulations and it's been hard to make a good profit margin. So you just have to give them time to really work out the kinks and become more profitable, because right now obviously they're not too profitable, but in the future I do see a path to where they can be, and even though I don't like diluting shareholders' shares, it does help the company by giving them cash to move things along quicker. So in the long term it'll be better for them. Alright, now we can move on to some technical analysis. So obviously SNDL hit $4 after the whole GameStop fiasco, and people were looking for the next best thing, and people moved a lot of their money into the cannabis sector for some reason, because retail investors really like the cannabis sector. But then obviously it has sold off from all the way from $4, and then it sold off honestly half in a couple of days, but ever since then it has dropped all the way to about $1. So if we move to the 5-minute chart, we can see if WeBull loads, that has been bouncing between $1 and 10 cents to $1.13 for the past day, and it's still selling off. But here's the thing, I do not think that SNDL growers will go below $1. It has support at $1. If you keep on going back, it pretty much bounces off the $1.06, $7 ish area. So I don't think that this goes below $1. If it does break below $1.06, then that's when we have to start being concerned, with returning to 90 cents levels, and then that's where I would be very concerned if I was a SNDL growers investor. But you're really holding this for the long term, and you do have this catalyst that I'm talking about with the April 20th. I really do think this thing can make SNDL growers go up 10 to 20% in one day. But something that you have to think about, if you buy today, we can continue to sell off to the 90 cents ish area, so you will be leaving a lot of gains out on the table. But something to think about going forward is maybe trading, swing day trading. I'm never going to tell you what to do, but that could be a major catalyst on April 20th for all cannabis stocks. So just remember that day, April 20th, a lot of retail investors are going to be interested in these stocks. But yeah, I'm just looking to make sure that it doesn't go below $1.06. If it breaks above $1.22 or 21 cents, then we can start to see an upward trend all the way up to that catalyst that I just talked about. All right, now we have comment of the day. Y'all comment and I'll pick one of your comments for comment of the day. Today we have Christopher Martin, and he said, I'm loving SOS under $5. Hey man, I'm kind of with you there. I do like SOS under $5. We've seen the runs that Riot and Mara have had in the past year with over 1,000% gains. I think SOS can be that next stock as long as they can get through these fraudulent claims from short sellers. But short sellers are just that, short sellers. They are looking for the demise of the stock that they are shorting. So yeah, thanks for the comment, Christopher Martin. Thanks for helping us with the YouTube algorithm. But that's going to be it for today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it shows we're doing something right here. But my name is Zach, and I'll see you in the next video.